This episode of Sea Robins, I'm trying to go over the pricing of Bali, Indonesia in 2025. We were there for approximately 2 months in February and March, so I'll try to go over everything I can to help you if you're planning on visiting, as far as pricing for like hotels, villas we stayed in, transportation as far as scooter rentals, car rentals, Grab rides is what they use there, not Uber like we would in the United States. And they're also like the tourist destinations, food as far as restaurants, supermarkets, all the temples we went to, yoga, meditation classes. So there is so much to do there, and the prices are all over the place. But you can definitely make Bali, Indonesia affordable if you need to, and you can also go and spend a lot of money also if you want to. But regarding Bali in 2025, it's definitely still a great place to visit.
First of all, you're going to feel rich here in Bali, Indonesia. You can hold $1 million in your hand easily because 100,000 rupiah is roughly $6 US. Inflation is crazy here, that's for sure. Let's see what it'll get you.
Driving around Bali is interesting. You can either rent a vehicle or you can use Grab, which is the main thing that everybody uses there. But as you can see, it's pretty chaotic there, and this is actually not a bad area. There are no stops or street lights. So you have streets like this, as you notice, everybody just keeps kind of going. You have to be used to that, especially if you're from the United States or anywhere that drives on the right side of the road. If you drive on the left, that also makes it more difficult. And the price of the Grabs are very inexpensive, so I'll go over that now. But this is what you'd be driving in right now. It's pretty hectic. So see if you'll like it or not. Not sure. It's definitely entertaining to watch. We stayed in Bali for approximately 2 months and went through all different types of accommodations. This is an affordable option in Ahmed, Bali, and also we stayed in some expensive hotels and some private villas for several months. So I'll try to give you an idea what the pricing costs as of today.
Okay, we're still in the lobby, looking out over the property. Looks great from here. I heard you get married. They have that venue, I'm pretty sure, right there to get married. I saw that in the paperwork.
That white thing?
Yeah. Alright. Okay, here we are into the room. Marriott. Got a daybed type thing here. The lounging area. Then you go out, the best part is outside. Nice table, have some coffee in the morning. Another lounging area. They give you towels, and then you have your own lagoon entrance from your room. I don't know how far it goes yet. We'll have to try that out. But it does go a long way down. Okay, this is a property where we stayed the longest our entire trip when we were there. We stayed here for 1 full month. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, so each room had its own private bath. The house was immaculate condition. It came with free breakfast, daily housekeeping, and they would do your laundry for $3 is all it costs for laundry. They would come pick it up at the house and bring it back the next day. $3 for about a week's worth of laundry. And I had a full kitchen. You can cook in, and a huge fridge to store stuff in, and it was very close to downtown. You can walk to anything, or you can get a Grab, and a Grab into town was only about $3 to take you anywhere you wanted. And this is just a great location, and this is something you can see makes it very affordable to come to Indonesia even nowadays. And I booked this through Airbnb, this property also, and now I know the owner. I could probably get a better deal on this property right now. And this was only $90 a night for 4 bedrooms and 4 baths. Okay, we just made it to our villa in Canggu. Looks great so far. This is that main room over here. To the left is all a kitchen, family room, and dining room. That whole wall, and then there's 2 bedrooms there and 2 baths. An in-ground pool. Own private yard here. Great place. Then we'll go in the main room. Well, beanbag, nice wraparound sofa, and it has a TV that A projection TV, which hopefully works great. Watch some movies there. There's a dining room table. I have a bunch of books. And it is a big surf down here too. You can walk down to the beach from here. Some surfing picks up. This is great. Hopefully we can get some surfing in while we're here. And then the kitchen over here. Full kitchen. Looks great. And it's like double sliding glass doors to the outside, but we'll probably keep that closed, the air cranking, because it is hot out. And then you come over here. It's a full king size bed, closet, neat artwork, and I love the vaulted ceiling in here. Really nice. It's already nice and cool in here. I just turned the air on. And then the bathroom is great. It's outside, indoor, outdoor. So the toilet and sink are kind of undercover, but it's still outside. There's the shower right there. And both bedrooms are identical. So there's this one, and that's pretty much, it's a small place. It does have a nice outside shower there, and some loungers. We'll have to rearrange them. They just got kind of laying around right now. There's an outside bathroom too right there, and that's your outside shower right there. And then the other spare bedroom is the same one, but Kathy's in there right now. That's our master right there, and that's identical to the other one. But all in all, this is a very pretty place. I'm going right in the pool.
That is Taman Ayu. That is also water palace. So this is like for like relaxing place for king family before.
Oh, they lived here?
Not here. This is just the garden.
This is big. You can walk around here for a while. Multiple levels. There's the steps. 132 left. We did 159. There's no hotels, so we're gonna have to make it up the rest of the way. This is a 10th century temple we went to, probably one of the oldest ones that we've seen when we were there, and really worth seeing, the Gunga Kawi Temple. It's amazing to see the architecture and the detail they did back then.
This is one of two water temples we went to where you can get in the water. This one you need a Korean sarong to get in, so it's interesting that they make you put that on. But this is Kathy, Ben, and Matt are in the water here getting purified. It's supposed to let the bad vibes out and the good karma in. This is a Sabata water temple, a smaller one, not far from the last one. We didn't get to go in this one, but we had a great time. They're both a must-see experience when you're here. This is your typical street food cart selling bakso, super gizzy. These are meatballs.
Momento Pizza. Eaten here 3 times. Still haven't videotaped this thing. It's a good local one. For get pizzas for $3. Very good.
Retiring Go channel does. This is Captain Go is where Go channel got started.
Local warrings are always the best deal. $3 to $5 almost in any local warring. Nasi goreng is fried rice, which is very typical, and these are everywhere. This is in the middle of a rice field, this one, and the food was excellent, and generally you can get out of there $3 easily. in almost any local wine.
Okay, after the temples, we're coming for lunch.
This is really cool.
What's this place? What is the name of this place? Looks out over the rice terraces down below.
That's a herbal with a lime juice, lemongrass, ginger, and sugar.
Ooh, very good.
And here,
This is Coral Restaurant, by far the most expensive we ate at $90 per person, and this is right next to the Ritz-Carlton. But it's basically eating inside a giant aquarium. Great experience. Merlin's here. You have to draw your tarot cards to actually pick your meal if you like. But they read you the tarots also, so it's pretty cool. You get your past, present, and future cards, and Ben's doing here. You pick 3 cards, and then they'll read you your tarots, and also at the same time, the tarots have numbers on them, which picks your meal if you want. Actually, on the menu. So both my boys here, this is Matt and Ben, and they both went with whatever the cards told them to eat. So, and they did great. Really good food. Merlin's is excellent. And Matt is in the back over there. It's his birthday, so this is a birthday party for him. And it was a really good time we had. This is a great restaurant. This is in Ubud, Bali, right downtown. It rained a lot in Bali. That was not a problem because there's so many little quick coffee shops like this one right across from the monkey forest. Social Monkey, and you could get a cup of coffee for a couple dollars, $2, $3, and wait out the rain. We would stop shortly and be back on the road again.
Now, this is my favorite dessert place in all of Ubud Valley is Tuki's. I think they have 4 of these around the area, and they're all just excellent. They make their own coconut ice cream. It is absolutely unbelievable, and it looks like they're usually around $3 for almost anything on the menu. And the thing I always got was their chocolate cake, chocolate with coconut in it, I believe, and coconut ice cream. Oh, it was excellent. It was embarrassing how many times we went here, but it's always great food every time, and a good way to cool off in the heat of Bali. It is very hot.
Where was I at? At the Sunset place in Bali? In front of the circle.
We would go to Pepito here. It's more of an expat type place for food. A lot of products you would know if you're from the United States, but the locals wouldn't go to places like this. It's a lot cheaper elsewhere.
Okay, made it back to the house, and now we got to put the groceries away. Get them all stocked up in our... It's a decent sized fridge for Bali, that's for sure. And it's... And then we're at the restaurant on top of the Gong restaurant, which is great. And then you can see the view from the restaurant. It's unbelievable. We're right at the top of the hill. It's even much cooler here too, a nice breeze. Very affordable. We're gonna go walk down there shortly and take a little walk around the rice terraces. I'll show you what it looks like. Very good. This is unbelievable. This is, if you're gonna see a rice terrace in Bali, this is definitely the one to come to. We're about an hour and 20 minutes, it says, to Canggu right now. We're probably only an hour outside Ubud in that direction also. And this is just amazing. Such a great job with it. Of course, we're at a perfect time. Everything's nice and lush and green right now. This is the Tagalalang rice terraces, which are closest to Ubud. They're only about a half hour outside of Ubud, where they do a lot of ones where a good hour or more. This one has a lot more fun stuff to do, zip lining, and there's like a tandem bike that you can ride, as you can see here. And there's a lot of photo op places that you can sit, a lot of Instagrammable stuff, which is a little bit different than First Rice Terrace, which is pretty much just a rice terrace. The photo op stuff, they usually, I think they just ask for a donation, so that's not included in the $2 admission, but definitely well worth the stop if you're in Ubud. This looks like a big, the railings on both sides are part of a dragon's body. Got a monkey down here cracking open, or trying to crack it open a coconut. This is real life temple run here. This right one.
You can't go to Ubud, Bali without going to the yoga barn. Do your yoga. There is probably 20 to 30 classes per day available. Every half an hour, probably a new one starting. We had a good time here. You could, they have a full restaurant here. They have a juice bar and probably a dozen different studios that you can go to. We would come here in the morning, take a class, and then have lunch on the property, and then take a class after lunch. It's a good time, great way to get your exercise in. And if you go to Ubud, you have to do some yoga. Here are a couple of the studios we went to. This is the River Dome, I think they called this one. We did one, a couple classes here. Here's like the beginner room all the way up top. It had a great view out of the jungle. Really great place though, but there's at least a dozen of these throughout the compound of the yoga barn. Jayan Spa is one of our favorites in Ubud, Bali. They have several locations. There's one of our more expensive ones for $39. They give you a welcome drink and then a foot wash, and then you go to the massage room for an hour and a half massage, and afterwards you have a cup of hot tea, so it was definitely worth the price. This is Kimberly's spot in Canggu, and their 30-minute foot massage was only $5, and there were a lot of these around that you could just pop in and get a shoulder massage or a foot massage for $5 for a half hour. It was like $8 for an hour. It was unbelievable pricing. This is what a high-end spot gets you here. Look at this.
Comes the big pool, and I don't know what they do in there. It's like relaxing chairs looking out over the pool. And there's a big waiting room, so it must be a big place. We haven't been in the area yet to see the massage area, but it looks really cool. Prices are a little bit more, like $25 for an hour and a half massage, $25, which is still a steal.
Why? That's what you're thinking of. Coming Sunday and coming back Tuesday?
Yeah, Rena's Massage. Looks like they have an artist, local artist in the little compound we're in. It's like a family compound. They give you waters there to drink, which is kind of cool. Really neat. I've never seen anything like this. It's just like a little cup thing. Just stick a little straw right through the top. Wow, it's ice cold. Very good. A little waiting area here. We're waiting for our treatment. Really neat little place. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so for the chairs, they are $3 a piece for the whole day. So we got $6, comes with an umbrella. We brought our own towels. And then I just got a cold coconut, that's $1.50. If you want to rent a surfboard, which I'm going to do shortly, that is $3 for 2 hours. So that's the prices so far at the beach in Canggu. Got my coconut, $1.50. Can't beat ice cold too, it's nice. Perfect day in Canggu. Okay, at the beach, your toilets and showers are 5,000 rupiah. Let's see. So that would be about like 30 cents. They're pretty much just in the ground, kind of interesting. But there are a couple of normal toilets that the women can use. The men is just a hole in the ground. It's clean though, but that would be 30 cents. This is working at the downstairs cowork space in Batu. Nice and air conditioned in here, which is great.
Here's the upstairs at T2 Batu. Kathy working here. We would come up here often and get a little button area. You get waitress service. They come right up and you could stay here comfortably most of the day.
Okay, this is our co-work spot for the day because we need the internet to be super fast, so hopefully this works. B-Work Bali. Okay. See how it does. There's the coffee shop and B-Work Cafe. Behind me there's a bunch of seating.
This is Tite Batu Gym. We were about just a 5-10 minute walk maybe from this when we stayed in Ubud for a month. As you can see, there's a full swimming pool, there's a gym, there's a coffee shop and a full restaurant. They have yoga classes. All comes included in the $8 a month. So it's worth it. It's expensive for the United States, but it gives you a lot. It has cold plunge pools and saunas also. Great time, but we were here the whole month. We went almost every day. Great place. Body Factory wouldn't let you video, but this is where we lifted in Canggu for a month. Expensive, but really nice gym.
All right, just got the laundry right down the end there. Heading back to the villa. Our laundry was about $5.75 maybe. That's what it came out to for a week's worth of laundry. It's all folded, pressed. Actually, it's more expensive because in Ubud it was only about $2.50. No, it was $3. I think it was $3 there, yeah. It's okay though. Still beats doing it.
are in front of it.
All right,
You know what I
laundry's
mean?
back. That's a whole week's worth of laundry. It's really tight. They press everything. They do such a great job for $6. Perfect.
Okay, this is Finn's Beach Club. They claim to be the best beach club in the world. We had a good time here though, definitely a great time. There's all kinds of bars and pools and restaurants and actually the price of this is interesting. It's free to get in, but you wouldn't let you bring in towels, so you had to rent towels. They were $3 each for a towel, and if you needed a locker, it was $5. The locker for the day. So it wasn't too expensive, but then of course they get you with the drinks and the food. But it was definitely entertaining. As you can see, it's high activity all day long. There's some girls walking by. If you got a high-end bottle, they would come deliver it to you and do a little show when they open it for you. So definitely a great time, Vince. This is something we did just a one time, but it was worth it. And then I'll show you another beach club too that was more relaxing. We did that one too. That's coming up next. Now this wasn't really a beach club, but it was more of a day resort where you can go and enjoy the pool and all the amenities they had. And it was only $10 to get in, and they actually gave you that back in food credit. So you can eat at the restaurant and give it back anyway. And it came with free towels and showers and lockers, and it was beautiful. It was on like a gorge that looked down over the river. It was a beautiful day just to hang here for a few hours. We stayed.
Anthony and I are going to try our hand at pool. We found billiard hall here in Canggu. $6 an hour for the table. And you get waitress service. Looks fun. It's full actually. We got the last table.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. You can definitely go a lot less expensive or more expensive than we did, but this is roughly what we paid for 2 months in Bali, Indonesia. I appreciate you watching, and please like and subscribe. We'll see you again.